I wish I could block people in real life. Because you will just be blocked, censored out, not there, naked to the eye. Like, I hate when people say, like, try to make it seem like you got to keep somebody in your life just because they're your family. No, the fuck I don't. Like,
choose your fighter. Fight. Knockout. You win.
hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. My name is Courtney, but I go by Young and Kinky here on YouTube. And if you is new here, welcome to the family. If you is not new here, welcome back. How was you doing? I done missed you. Hope you are still staying safe out here in these streets, okay? So today's video is going to be 27 lessons that I learned in my 27 years here on this planet. Before we jump into today's video, I do want to go ahead and ask you that you smash that red subscribe button down below. Show your girls some love. And don't forget to follow me on social media at Young and Kinky, because let's be friends. Duh. And I know that there are 1,000 different ways that you could be spending your time today, but I do want to thank you for spending a little bit of it with me. So thank you. All right, let's go ahead and jump into the video. So I'm looking real raggedy, real rough. These my little twists, and I've been wearing my hair like this too, y'all. We're doing chit chat, get ready with me, so I'm going to be doing my makeup. I got a new wig, so yeah, I got the wig. Ooh, we finna put it on. I took the one that was on display. I took the very last one, so they had to sell it to me because I wanted that color. They had different colors, but this is her. So she is synthetic. This is the little card that was in there. So this is the Nisha Soft and Natural. It was $50, $49.99. This is 201. So they do have, like, I guess they have a whole line or whatever of the Nisha collection, but it's meant to be like a kinky straight type deal. So yeah, I got the color, I think it says dark sienna copper, DR sienna copper. So it says it's a lace front. It is not a fucking lace front because I took it out of the package yesterday because it came in a different box than what it was supposed to come in. So let's go ahead and put this little doohickey on. Let's go ahead and get started with number one. Everybody is not your friend. You cannot go into every situation thinking that, don't be naive about, you know, people's real motives. You gotta understand the same way you putting yourself first, they're gonna put themselves first. I'm more talking about like people maybe you work with or people you interact with in the street, people you went to school with, people you thought that you knew for a long time. Everybody is not your friend and everybody is not gonna wish you well, okay? Number two kind of ties into that. Sometimes your friends ain't your motherfucking friends. Sometimes you can be cool with somebody or you can know somebody for a very long time. They just show you their true colors one day. You know what I'm saying? Like, you thought y'all was friends, but you just got to be careful about who you tell stuff to, who you hang around, who you confide in, because everybody is just not your friend. Number three, listen to your intuition. Again, this kind of ties into the first two. If something walk like a duck, quack like a duck, it look like a duck, let's just go ahead and assume that it's a fucking duck, okay? Let's go ahead and assume that what you feeling, that you ever get a strong feeling about something, like, I don't know, I be on Reddit, y'all, I be reading crazy stuff on Reddit. Reddit is cool, you guys should check it out. You ever be on Reddit and see how like they'll be talking about like, oh, I had a bad feeling that such and such gonna happen and it happened, or you ever have a feeling or heard somebody talk about like, oh, I had a feeling my fucking grandma was gonna die or something, or we was gonna get to an accident and it happened, like, or you had a dream about something and it actually happened. Please trust your intuition. You are not stupid and your mind knows what it's trying to tell you. If you have a bad feeling about somebody, something, some job, you need to follow that. That's God, the universe, and your intuition trying to tell you, girl, are we trying to warn you here? All them red flags and, you know, code red, and you choose to ignore it, then that's going to be on you. Even if 9 times out of 10 you're going to be right. Even if that 1 time out of 10 you wrong, baby, it's still worth it. You know yourself. You know your intuition, and you need to listen to it. Just listen. So, number 4, don't take everything personal. Sometimes I know it's hard to like separate business and personal stuff, like at work with your boss. Like, say you and your boss is best friends, or like y'all real cool, but then one day she criticized you, or this the wig. Isn't it so cute? It's so fucking cute, y'all. This wig is so cute. Like, I'm so in love with the color. I love this color. Sometimes even in like certain situations, what I like to do, like say you in traffic or something and somebody cut you off, or somebody made you mad, or they did something and it offended you and they seemed like they really didn't care. Don't take it personal. Everybody has stuff going on in their life. I'm sorry to tell you, but the world does not revolve around you. Everybody's going through stuff. So like, say somebody made you mad, some stranger made you mad out in public or the grocery store, somebody cut you off in traffic. What I like to do, I like to pretend that something is actually going on in their life and say, hey, they might be in a rush to get somewhere because their wife is in labor, or their husband just got into a car accident, they trying to hurry up and get to the hospital, or whatever. Somebody act like an asshole to you. That has nothing to do with you and everything to do with them and their fucking character. Like, you don't need to take everything personally. You can't. Like, it literally just doesn't concern you. Everything doesn't concern you. Everything is not about you. Sometimes people just have a lot of shit going on in their motherfucking life and they don't know how to deal with it, so they take it out on other people, but that don't mean that you need to take it personally. Number 6, you gotta learn how to take criticism well. I know sometimes it is really hard to listen to people when they're telling you you're doing something wrong, or you're not doing something right, or you're not doing something well enough. So much easier said than done. But you gotta learn how to do it, because nobody is perfect. Nobody is amazing at everything. Like, sometimes we need help and sometimes we fall short on some stuff. So if somebody is telling you, hey, I feel like you could have did X, Y, and Z better, there is literally no need for you to take that shit personal. Like, none whatsoever. But you definitely learn how to listen to what they're saying, because they might be right. It hurts people to tell you that you're doing something wrong, or you need to do something better, or whatever the case may be. But sometimes they are right. And sometimes it's nice to have somebody who has a fresh pair of eyes on a situation. And because sometimes when we're focused on stuff, we only see what's right in front of us, but somebody else can see the bigger picture. They can say, you know what, I see you struggling with X, Y, and Z, so maybe you should do it this way. Don't get mad at them. They're just trying to help. They're literally just trying to help you out. Now, sometimes it can be hard to take criticism from people who are not your friend, or some people who aren't very nice. Like, they can say it in a mean way, but you gotta understand, like, they still saying it because it might be true. Like, but you gotta be a big enough person to be like, okay, you know what? They was right about X, Y, and Z. I'm gonna go ahead and listen. Or maybe you got like that one asshole supervisor who you don't like, and they saying, I don't like how you did it. You gotta understand how to separate them just being an asshole and them actually telling you the truth because you need to improve on something. Like, again, it's not always easy to take criticism from people, but you just have to learn how to take it, because it makes you a better person. Even if the person is an asshole, maybe they're pointing something out just to be funny about it, but it's true, and you do need to take a step back and say, you know what, am I doing that wrong? Like, am I not doing that right? Like, all right, that was number 5. So this is number 6. Always have a plan A through Z, okay? I don't care if you think that something is locked down, clank, like that shit is in the bag. You need to always have a plan A through Z, because if your plan A fail, you need to be able to go to plan B. If plan B don't work out, you need to be able to go to plan C. I see so many people basically putting all their eggs in one basket. You cannot do that. Like, you have to be able to know that if something doesn't work out, that you have another plan for it, especially with something big like moving, a job, a career, or college, getting into a certain school. I'm like, oh, I'm only going to apply to this one school, and if I don't get in, then what? What are you going to do? Don't give up? No. You need to apply to 5 fucking schools. You need to apply to 5 different jobs. If you say, well, I need a raise for my job, and if they don't give me a raise, and I'm quitting. So plan A was for them to give you a raise. They didn't give you that raise, so now what you gonna do? And we want to plan B. What is plan B? Always have a better plan. Not even a better plan, just another plan. Shit looks so fucking good. Like, what the fuck? I love this shit, y'all. Like, this shit looks so fucking good. Like, Swiss lace, you say? Number 7. Do what makes you happy. Always do what makes you happy. Do not do anything for your partner, for your spouse, for your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your best friend. Shit, don't even do shit for your fucking kids. Do what the fuck makes you happy, because this is your life and you have to live it. Like, nobody else, just you. This is your life from start to finish. Do what makes you happy. Now, I'm not saying that you don't have to compromise on certain stuff, especially if you do have a partner or kids, but that don't mean sacrifice everything that you want for that person. Like, it's a time and a place. No. Number 8, take care of your body. This is your home, and this is the only one that you're going to get. Take care of it. Eat right. Work out. Go to the gym. Like, take care of your body. There is nothing that pisses me off more than when I try to like convince somebody like to go to the gym with me or to get a gym membership, and oh my god, no, it's too expensive. What do y'all think people do at the gym? Like, do y'all think that they like have big orgies, or like it's like a party? Like, you're literally going to the gym so that you can live longer. Do you want to die? Like, I don't know how else to put it. Like, this is something that's gonna benefit you and your body. It can never be too expensive. If you needed a new heart and they had one sitting right there, would you go, it's too expensive, I'm not gonna do it? No, you're gonna find a way to make that shit work. The same way you find a way to pay for your hair and your nails and whatever other miscellaneous expenses that you have. You need to find some money so that you can pay to go to the fucking gym. And more or less, Going to the gym does not have to be this very expensive ass thing. Number 9, never sign a fucking contract with anybody. I don't know about y'all, but my mama always told us growing up, don't ask me to co-sign for nothing because the answer is no. Don't ask me to co-sign for nothing because the answer is no. And now that I'm grown, I understand why exactly she said that. Never ask her to co-sign on anything either. When you put your name on a contract with somebody, you're legally out. Like say you co-sign or, you know, even a phone contract or a lease. Trust me, I'm speaking from experience. Don't do it. Like, you think that you want to go into a lease with your friend or the cell phone bill with your sister or whatever the fuck the case may be. If you don't know for a fact, like, first of all, that person is really financially responsible. But second of all, you gotta understand, if they can't pay it, you have to. So if you can't afford, like, say a lease, say you and your best friend going to get an apartment and the lease is $1,400 for like a 2-bedroom or whatever. So what you gotta understand is if they can't pay it, you're gonna have to. So like I said, say that y'all went and got a lease and the lease is $1,400 for a 2-bedroom. So y'all paying $700 a piece just for rent. Don't even think about utilities right now. But no, let's think about utilities. So if, for instance, that person lose their job or they decide one day they're going to go do crack and spend all their money on cocaine and shit like that, you got to be able to pay the whole thing. If you cannot afford it, you're going to be shit out of luck. So if you're going to go into a contract with somebody, a lease, a bill, a car, anything, you have to make sure that you can actually pay it if they stop paying it. Because if they could pay it all on their own, then they would be paying it all on their own. Moving on. Number 10, ever move in with your boyfriend or your girlfriend. And I know that some people are going to be like, might be a little bit controversial because some people might be like, oh no, I just don't think it's, like me personally, made the mistake in the past. But even now, like even before that, I went against my better judgment because I knew in my heart, I had always said I will never live with anybody unless we're fucking married. Because I'm telling you, boy, the person you break up with or the person you divorce is not the first person you motherfucking married. They're not going to be, because if they were, y'all wouldn't be getting divorced. But my whole thing of it is like, especially if you come in from living with your parents, don't just go from living with your parents to living with somebody else. Like, you don't have no type of independence, no freedom. You're just going from living with one person to the next. And if that's your thing, then all right, go ahead, go for it. But I'm telling you, I would strongly just advise against moving in with your significant other unless y'all been together for a while. If y'all been together, I would say longer than like, oh no, I can't really be judging. Because the person I moved in with, boy, we moved in very quickly. But that was a lesbian thing. Y'all know lesbians move real quick. So we moved in kind of quickly together. And that's why I'm telling you to not do that stupid shit. Don't move in with that person you've been dating for 6 months. It's not gonna work out. Then y'all gonna break up, and then both of y'all name on the lease, or God forbid. And let me just add, don't ever let just one person name be on the lease neither. You need to make sure that your name is on that goddamn lease too. Because if you get put out, you ain't gonna have nowhere to go. They're gonna say, well, my name on the lease. They ain't on the lease. Like if you can't afford it or your credit not good, don't get caught in no dumbass situation like that, boy. Just don't. Number 11, live alone if you can. I live by myself. This is my first time living alone. I got my first apartment when I was 18, but I always had roommates. But I got my first apartment by myself when I was 25, I think. Yeah, 25. It's a huge difference. I'm telling you, it is nothing like, living by myself has just been, I just can't even begin to describe how much I love this shit. Like having roommates, you got to deal with their personalities and they cleaning styles and they living styles and everything. Like you gotta deal with that person. You gotta make sure you keep common areas clean, bitch. And I live by myself. I clean my apartment when I fucking feel like cleaning it. I do what I want to do. I got company over. I ain't gotta tell nobody. I can leave dirty dishes in the sink. The more I worry about somebody saying, not that I'm dirty, but I'm just like, bitch, I want to clean when I want to clean. I work 3 jobs. Like I'm not fucking cleaning up every day. I don't cook every day neither. But like, I don't personally give a fuck if there's fucking dishes in the sink from 2 days ago. I don't care. It'll be a plate and like a cup. I'm not talking about a sink full of dirty dishes because like I said, I live by myself. I don't got no kids. Like it's just me. Number 12, never ignore red flags. That is a red flag from a job, from a person that you thought was your friend, from anybody. I don't care who it is. I don't care what it is. From a damn pet that you want to get from the pet store. Never ignore red flags, because don't even ignore the pink flags, because before they red, they pink. Before they pink, they might be just a little yellow. But for sure, maybe like, okay, maybe I'm just tripping, or maybe they just got a different, whatever, or they just handle things differently. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Don't ignore the fucking pink signs. The pink flags. And when we get to the red flags, bitch, run like hell. Run like a damn demon chasing your ass. Don't ignore the red flags. Because when you do, you're gonna be like, wow, I kind of knew this from the beginning. I kind of saw this trait in this person, but I decided to ignore it, or whatever the case may be. Don't ignore it. Number 13, don't take abuse at work, or don't stay at a toxic work environment. If you go into a place, and for me personally, like when I go to interviews, I start judging the workplace. If they're late to the interview, if they're unprofessional in the interview, I'm not accepting that job. Because I'm gonna tell you something that I feel is most important, that should have been number one. How you do something is how you do everything. How you handle an interview, if they late and they all unprofessional in the interview, why would they be professional when you start working there? If it looks chaotic and it's dirty and it's messy during your interview, that's like going to an open house and the house being dirty, or going to look at an apartment and I have went to go see apartments and the apartment was roaches all up and through that motherfucker. Why would I lease, when your show apartment, your model apartment, the one that's supposed to be the best looking one, got roaches? Why would I do that? That's ignoring some red flags right there. But that's also how you gotta handle stuff. If you go into a situation and from the motherfucking get-go, that shit is raggedy, it's messy, it's dirty, it's unorganized, trust me, you're gonna have a couple $100 missing off your check. You're gonna be like, what the fuck? But you knew that was messy when you walked in there, motherfucker. You knew. If your boss isn't treating you right, leave. Unless you need that job for like experience, or you trying to climb the ladder up your company to get to a different position, and you know you need that experience, but stay. But do not sacrifice your mental health for a job. I did that twice, and going back to listen to your intuition, I was working at these jobs and they both just made me so depressed that I would literally just go home. I would go to work, I would come home, and I would just sit in my room in the dark all day until it was time to go to sleep. I would go to sleep, and then I would continue that same thing all over again. I was barely eating. I had to force myself to want to get up and even take a fucking shower. I was depressed, honey. Depressed like nobody's fucking business. And it was because I was in a toxic work environment. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't tend to get better. Even if you do get a new manager here and there, like, they don't tend to get better. Like, and my last one, it wasn't even about the job. It was just about the work that I was doing. Like, it wasn't making me happy. And going back to listening to your intuition, I had a feeling right here, like, I cannot describe it other than it was just a very strong feeling, like, I'm not supposed to be here. I'm not supposed to be at this job. I'm not supposed to be working here. And I didn't have no money saved up, and I didn't have any backup plan, and I had rent coming up, but I quit. And look at me now. Everything worked out perfectly because I listened to my gut. I listened to my intuition. You know what I'm saying? I left when I was supposed to leave, and that was the best decision I ever could have made. Number 14, keep up with your car maintenance. There is nothing worse. I don't know about y'all. There's two bills that I don't want to be motherfucking getting in the mail. A medical bill, and a motherfucking car bill. Cause you already know them shit's gonna be OD expensive, right? Ain't no doubt about it. That shit is gonna be expensive as fuck. And it always happen at the worst motherfucking moment. It always happen at a time where you just do not have the funds to be dedicating towards your car. My cars are registered in Virginia. Don't tell nobody. My cars are registered in Virginia for the simple fact of I know Virginia, I'm from Virginia, and eventually I do plan on going back there, but I do still have a home there. You know, my whole family is there, so my car is registered still in Virginia because I want it to be. I know the personal property tax that I have to pay every year on my vehicle. I know the registration and how to do everything. Like, with me, it's like for Virginia, you get an inspection every single year. With that inspection, with said inspection, your car gotta pass a checklist of things. If it does not pass, you get a fail sticker, and you have, I think it's 2 weeks to get it finished, to get it fixed again. So you got 2 weeks to ride on that fail inspection sticker. I always fail inspection. My last car, my Kia Soul, it was relatively new the last time I had got it inspected. So the only thing I had to fix was some damage that was on the inside of the car, but it was really cheap. That was the first time since I've been driving since I had my own car since I was 18 that I didn't fail inspection. Like, one time my bill was like $2,000, and I was like, and it was around Christmas time too. I was like, what the fuck? So my advice to all of that is to keep up with your car maintenance. Most cars, if not all cars, they have a manual inside of the actual car that'll tell you what needs to be done when. So like, in my Kia Soul, in the owner's manual, there's a maintenance like guideline manual thing, and it tells you exactly when you need to get certain things done for the car. Every 2,000 miles do this. Every 3,000 miles do this. Every 75,000 miles do this. Every 100,000 miles do this. Like, do X, Y, and Z. Like, look at that menu because it's literally telling you what to do to keep up with your car. My car right now, I'm gonna be honest, y'all. It's my fault that I'm on public transportation right now and my car is not running because I failed to get an oil change and my engine seized up. So that is literally 100% my fault because had I kept up with the fucking maintenance, I wouldn't have to replace this engine for it. It's gonna be at least $3,000, if not more. Like, and I owe so much money on the car. It's no point in just letting it sit there. So I have to get it fixed. So it's just like, that's like more than 2 months worth of rent for me. I'm just like, okay. I'm telling you, keep up with that goddamn maintenance. I'm telling you. Number 15, be 100% confident in yourself. I know sometimes it's hard, especially in this day and age of social media and Instagram models and surgeries, and we in the day and age of fucking BBLs and stuff like that. I know it is so easy to get caught up in the hype of wanting to look a certain way or wanting to fit in. If you find yourself feeling that way, if you find yourself always comparing yourself to people on the internet, here's a suggestion. Get the fuck off the internet. Like, I know it's easier said than done, especially if you're somebody like me, if you're an influencer, if you have to be on social media. But like I said, I'll link the video up in the corner here. I took a break from social media. Because I needed it. Because my focus wasn't where it needed to be. My focus was on trying to keep up with the motherfucking Joneses. And I'm just like, I need to be focused on my actual business. So I said, you know what? Fuck it. And I took a break from social media for about 3-4 months. And it was the best thing ever. Like, another thing, turn your notifications off on your stuff. I used to have notifications for every like, comment. Like, turn that shit off. It's not, unless it's super important that you wait on a message from somebody on social media, turn that shit off. And even then, just check back in with them. Check in on your messages periodically and then get back off. I do not have my notifications turned on for any of my applications except for my Gmail. Because obviously I need to see what kind of emails are coming in because it might be important. But Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Reddit, all that stuff, no notifications. Because it's just going to notify you about dumb stuff. The point of those notifications is to get you back on the app. They're going to send you something so fucking stupid. Then they got shit to do with you. You're going to be like, what the fuck? Why would they send me that dumb shit? Unfollow people who make you feel bad about yourself. But you need to be 100% confident in yourself. Do you know why? You know why you got to be 100% confident in yourself? Because it's you. It's you. It's your body. It's your mind. It's your everything. And you are not getting another one. So whether you love it or you hate it, you're still stuck with it. So I would advise you to get on board and love that shit. And you got to understand that you might hate how you look, but it's somebody else dying to look how you look. I'm not trying to be funny or sound in any kind of way, but like, you might hate, like, I hate the fact that, like, I feel like I got a little fupa. You know what I'm saying? I got a little extra love. You know what I'm saying? Some extra love up in here. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes I'll be like, oh my God, like, I cannot wait to lose this. I don't feel confident wearing like tight shirts because I just feel like you can see it really well and stuff like that. But I just be like, girl, this is my motherfucking body. And the good thing about being overweight is you can lose it if you want to. You just gotta put in the work and dedication to do it. But don't be sitting up here saying, oh, I don't like how I look, I'm not confident in myself. And then you sit putting up the Doritos and ordering DoorDash from Taco Bell and Chick-fil-A every day. You can't do that. It don't work like that, boo. It don't work like that. You can't order Chick-fil-A and just get the fruit and then think, or get the kale crunch and then think that you finna be Gucci. It don't work like that, honey. No, ma'am. It don't work like that. So I used to be real unconfident in myself, especially when I was in like high school. I don't know what changed, but something did. Why am I not confident in myself? Like, I love myself. Like, bitch, I love myself to motherfucking death. Ain't nobody better at this shit than me. Ow. That hurt. I love myself. I love my goofy self. I love the stuff that I don't even like about myself. I don't know. I just do. Like, it's my body. And ain't nobody gonna love it like I'm gonna love it. Ain't nobody gonna love me like I'm gonna love me. Period. I go hard for myself, okay? Okay, I don't play by me. I don't play by myself, okay? I'm taking this shit straight. I'm just so in love with this color. Okay, so I put my lashes on and I put some eyeshadow on. I never wear eyeshadow, y'all. I just looked at the palette and I was like, I could put that palette. I mean, I could play with the palette. And the one that I use is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Subculture one. So it kind of got fucked up from, I think one of my fucking cats knocked it down. But how pretty is this palette? So I used, hold on, I can't see. I used this color on my lid, this one in my crease, this one in my tear duct, and that's it. But it's so cute. I like it. I don't know. I might look like a clown when I'm editing this video, but I like it. Anyways, what number we on? So number 16 kind of ties into number 15. You have to love yourself. Like, again, like, nobody, if nobody else got your back, you should have your own fucking back. My edges came up like, bitch, fuck you. You need to always look out for yourself and have your best interest at heart. I don't care if it's your husband, your wife, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your best friend. People need to put themselves first. And if push came to shove, they're going to choose their own self over you every single day of the week. So you need to motherfucking make sure that you are loving yourself to the best of your abilities. And again, if it's something that you don't necessarily love about yourself, then change it. Like, change that shit. You don't like how you eat? Change how you eat. You don't like how you look? Change how you look. You don't like how you dress? Change how you fucking dress. Like, child, we are on borrowed time here on this earth. We do not got time to be trying to, no. Stop looking for the love in other people that you need to be looking inwards for. Like, it's called self-love for a reason. Number 17 is leave the first time. So, unfortunately, I have been in some very toxic and abusive relationships, and one thing that I wish I would have done was left the first time it happened. They shouldn't have to show you a second time that they willing to whip your ass, or put their hands on you or whatever, like, or talk to you any kind of way. You can be physically abused. Hold on, this looks so crazy. There's physical abuse, mental abuse, financial abuse, emotional abuse, psychological abuse. There are so many different ways that you can be mistreated. And the first time that somebody treats you in any way that you feel like it's not normal, or even if somebody else says, I don't really think that person should be talking to you or treating you like that, you need to leave. You need to leave. And if you want to be whatever and say, oh no, they love me, they're going to change, blah, 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 blah. Let them change on their own terms and on their own time. You worry about yourself and getting yourself better, because I'm telling you, the toll that it's going to take on your entire life, it's not going to be slight. It's not going to be slight or insignificant at all. It's going to take a big toll, and it takes a long time to get up and get out from a situation like this. So I'm telling you now, please, please, please. This is like, please, leave the first time. Please just leave. Don't even question it. Don't even think that, oh, maybe you did. Even, and if it's you, if you're the abusive one, leave. Don't be like, oh, I ain't gonna never do it again. I promise it's gonna be different. Nah. Number 18, nurture your good relationships. So if you have a relationship, or you know somebody, and not even just like a relationship, just like, it can be like even a friendship. I know I look crazy. I'm conjuring one. Even if it's like a friend or something like that, nurture that shit. Spend time with them. Text them. Call them, FaceTime them, check in on them. If you have people who've been in your life for a very long time and they've been good to you, they never crossed you, never did you dirty, check in on them. Like, be a good friend to them. Like, if y'all haven't talked in a while, hit them up. Hit them up. They might be missing you as much as you missing them, or they might be, maybe they don't feel like you want to hear from them, or whatever the case may be. Nurture your good relationships, because you gotta leave the toxic and the bad ones, but you gotta nurture the good ones. Like, spend time with them, see what they want to do, check in on them, send them a card. Go to Dollar Tree or to the dollar store, get them a card, or go to Walmart or something, get them a little gift, a postcard thanking of you, and send it to them. That will make their fucking day. I know people don't send mail, so you might not got their address or something like that, but send them a really nice email, send them a nice text message, send them a fucking meme, send them literally anything, but just show that you're thinking about them and that you care about them. Because really good friends are very hard to come by. Like, whew, this is not high school and we are not children. And I know sometimes it's easy to get caught up in the popularity contests of work and stuff like that. But true friends, good friends, genuine people are very hard to come by. So when you do, you need to hold on to them people. Number 19, family can break your heart too. And I'm specifically talking about your parents. Unfortunately, I have been in the situation where my parents have not been as active in my life as, I guess, normal people have their parents in their life. But for me personally, it's just been a situation of our relationship just never worked. Me, my mom, or my dad, like, it just never worked. And one thing that I learned growing up is that unfortunately your parents can break your heart. I hope your parents never break your heart. Family can be mean too, even if you're siblings. Unfortunately, my siblings have hurt my feelings very bad too. You just gotta know that shit just part of the game. Like, sometimes people just, relationships just don't work, or you get into a really big fight and, you know, everybody's saying stuff they don't mean, or they saying really mean stuff, and just understand that family can upset you too. Number 20, don't be afraid to cut off your family. So that ties into my last point. So just because somebody is your family, they gave birth to you, whatever, they used to change your diaper, or they older than you, or it's your old auntie or your grandma, I don't care who it is. I do not care. Don't let nobody like treat you bad. Like, that goes to leaving the first time. That doesn't just apply to relationships romantically. That applies to relationships at work. That applies to relationships with your family. If somebody is treating you bad, cut them off. And oh my God, I don't know why we live in a world where people always say, but that's your mom, but that's your dad, but that's your sister, but that's your brother, but that's family. It doesn't matter. Honestly, that makes it worse. It makes it worse that this person is somebody who was supposed to be so close to you and be looking out for you, and they treat you like shit and they abuse you. Like I said, mentally, physically, financially, emotionally, whatever. They're narcissists, whatever the fucking case may be. It makes it even worse that that person's your family, because you would think that they would want what's best for you, and they would treat you better than anybody else, and they would have your back without a doubt. But unfortunately, sometimes I found that people who aren't related to me treat me way better than people who are related to me. So don't be afraid to cut your family off. I don't care who it is. I don't care who it is. You cannot help everybody, and everything is not your responsibility to fix. If you have somebody in your family and they got mental problems, or you think they got mental problems and they refuse to get help, cut them off. It's not your responsibility. Or, you know, sometimes you just got to communicate with somebody. Say, hey, I don't like how you treated me about X, Y, and Z. If you come to that person and you honest and you being open and saying, hey, I don't appreciate how this turned out, or how when you said this thing, because I don't know about y'all, but in my black ass household, the people that I grew up with, they never apologized for anything, and they never talked about anything. So something really bad could have happened. We could have gotten into a big fight, like physical fight, altercation, like all this other stuff, and the next day everybody just going along with it day, like nothing ever happened. And that bothers me so much. I don't like skipping past something, like, because it makes me feel like I'm tripping, or like I'm crazy, or I'm making shit up in my head, or like I'm making it out to be worse than what it was. Like, was it really that bad? Because ain't nobody really talking about it. Like, everybody just going on about their day, like ain't nothing happened yesterday. Like, the police wanted this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not understanding. Like, I can't get down like that. Like, apologize. Like, talk about the shit. But don't be afraid to cut your family off. I know a lot of times people be like, oh, but that's your mom, that's your sister. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. If I could block babies, I would block. If I could block, I wish I could block people in real life. Because they're there. You would just be blocked. Censored out. Not there. Naked to the eye. Like, I just, I can't deal. And I hate when people say, like, try to make it seem like you gotta keep somebody in your life just because they're your family. No, the fuck I don't. Like, fuck that shit. So number 21. Stretch and do yoga and meditate. Don't be afraid to stretch, do yoga, and meditate. I'm telling you, that shit has been so helpful for me in my journey as far as trying to get healthier and feel better about myself. Stretching, oh my God, it only takes 5 minutes. And just think about it. You might say you're really busy, but I got 3 jobs and I still find time to do it. 5 minutes. It just takes maybe sometimes not even less than 5 minutes. 5 minutes in the morning, 5 minutes before you go to bed. It's plenty of videos out there where you can do yoga in bed, or you can stretch while you still laying in bed. Do the stretches. I'm telling you. You wouldn't think that some of this shit is connected, how it's connected. But if you got really tight hips, that shit causes lower back pain. I don't know about y'all, but my back be fucking it. Like, I'm telling you. You do not want to be the old person. You seen the old people, they walk around like this. Fucking backs all hunched over. Take care of your shit. Take care of your body. Stretch. And your meditation is for your mind. That's for your mental health. Like, meditation, I'm telling you, that shit, that shit just puts you in such a good headspace. I know people like, oh, I ain't into all that hippy dippy stuff, and I ain't into all that blah, 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 blah. Okay, so just, I don't know. Meditation has been so good for me. Like, I have enjoyed it so much. I do it all the time. I do it while I'm sitting at work, just in my life. I just meditate real quick. You can meditate with your eyes open. You don't got to be sitting down all namaste and shit like that. You can meditate wherever. Number 22. Apologize when you need to. You have to learn to admit when you're wrong. And sometimes you're going to be wrong about certain shit. You're not going to be right all the time. Nobody is right all the time. So sometimes you just have to fucking apologize when you're fucking wrong. Be the bigger person. Even if both of y'all said hurtful things, even if the other person don't apologize, you apologize so that you know, okay, I did all I can do. I apologize. There's nothing I can do past that. I've been in situations where I was dead wrong. I apologized. The girl didn't want to hear it. She was like, no, I don't care. Get out my face. Get out my face. I don't care. I don't care. And I was like, okay. But then later on, she was like, you know what? I'm sorry. I accept your apology. I know I kind of got out of line too. Blah, 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 blah. Like, sometimes in the moment, in the heat of things, people are in their feelings. So they're not going to be thinking as straight as they would be if they was calm. Of course not. You know when you mad, somebody say calm down, you just want to strict their ass. Like, bitch, don't tell me fucking calm down. I'm mad. Let me be fucking mad. Like, it's okay to be mad. It's okay to be angry. But don't go overboard. And if you do go overboard, even if you don't go overboard, apologize. Apologize when you need to. So many things can be solved if people just admit it when they was motherfucking wrong. Admit it when, they fucked up. Admit when you fucked up. Like, it's just that simple. Admit when you fucked up. Number 23. You will be the villain in somebody's story. I know even if you're the best person in the world, you're gonna be the villain in somebody else's story. You can't always be the protagonist. You cannot always be the main character. You cannot always be the hero. Sometimes you're going to be a villain in somebody else's story. You're going to be the bad person. You're going to be the person who did this thing to them that ruined their life, or that really set them off course, or that really just scarred them or hurt them really bad. Like, you are going to be the villain in somebody's story, and that is okay. You're not going to be the villain in everybody's story, but you will be the villain in somebody's story. Number 24, take care of your mental health. I feel like nowadays our culture is shifting to where we are taking mental health more serious, and there are more resources available for us, especially in the Black community. I feel like we still got ways to go there, but I feel like our generation now, especially our children's generation and the one after that, I definitely feel like we're taking mental health more seriously, and we are, like I said, having more resources available. We're having more conversations about it. We're recognizing certain things as not being lazy or procrastinating or being disrespectful, but it's an actual mental illness. And, you know, it's your brain, dude. You can't really change the chemistry makeup of your brain. You know, so I feel like we're definitely getting to a better place, but you need to make sure that you're doing everything for your mental health. For me, some things I like to do, again, meditating, working out is really good for your mental health too. You will be surprised how good you're going to feel after a good, intense workout. Reading, I like to do for my mental health as well. Going for walks, journaling, writing down my feelings right now, how I feel about certain shit. How I'm feeling that day, how I'm feeling that week, how I want to feel, how I don't want to feel. Doing self-care, meditating, stretching, just really sitting with yourself and sitting with your feelings. Showing gratitude, daily gratitude for the things that you're grateful for in your life. Drinking tea can help. Certain kinds of tea help. Coloring, I know it sounds very childish, but coloring can help your mental health. Unplugging from social media definitely can help your mental health, because it can feel like just such a habit to log on and always, like I said, try to keep up with the Joneses or compare yourself to other people all the time. Their successes, their failures, you know, whatever. Just unplug from social media, even if it's for a day, a week, whatever the case may be. Unplug from social media. Laugh, watch something funny, sing, dance. Like, when I be at home, baby, I be singing. I don't care if my neighbors can hear me or not, baby. I be singing like, baby, I'm the number one contestant on America Idol. Hey, let me tell you something. Sing, dance, put on your favorite song and dance. I don't care how stupid you think you look. Nobody is watching you. Nobody can see you. Even if they can, fuck them. Go somewhere private. Go in your closet. Go in the bathroom. Like, what the fuck ever the case may be. Sing, dance, laugh, like whatever. Listen to your favorite song. Go explore the city. Like, walk around. Like, go see new places that you've never seen. If you don't have a car, just go walk around your neighborhood. If it's dangerous, I don't really know what to take you. If you got dodge bullets, I don't know. Maybe go during the day. I don't know. Omega-3 is also really good for your mental health. So I think you find that in salmon and fish, certain kinds of seafood, or like the artificial pills. Smile, walk in nature, vitamin D, and just stay active in general. Like I said, that working out. So those are some good things for your mental health. Number 25, always chase your dreams and never give up. Like, do not give up on your dreams. I know a lot of times we hang around people and, you know, they content with where they at. They content with their little basic ass life. And so they gonna tell you, like you know how your mama ever told you misery loves company? They do. And so does loneliness, and so does failure. When you start rising above people and accomplishing your goals, and gonna try and tear you down, even if it's not obvious, like, oh, this person is trying to do me dirty, like, baby, they just gonna start saying little slick shit to make you doubt yourself. Don't let it. Don't even let it fucking bother you. So always keep chasing your dreams. I don't care how unrealistic you might think it is. I don't care how hard it is. I don't care how tired you are. Get up and chase your dreams. Do it tired. Do it sick. Do it unwell. Do it when you're sleepy. Do it wrong. Just fucking do it. Like, literally just fucking do it. Like, just do it. Like, me personally, like, and also, while you chasing your dreams, don't forget to be grateful or celebrate the small things. Like, me personally, I'm a YouTuber, I'm an influencer, I'm an entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not as big as, you know, X, Y, and Z over there, but I don't give a fuck about X, Y, and Z. They can go to hell for all I care. Like, all I care about is me and mine. So every single day I get up and I work on my business, and I'm fighting, and I'm grateful for every like, every comment, every subscriber that I get. I'm so happy. You can't tell me I don't got a million subscribers, because baby, I act like it. You can't tell me I don't got 10,000 motherfucking subscribers, because baby, I'm telling you, every time I get a new subscriber, I dance and I get so happy. When I had my business, when I was taking orders for my cosmetic company, every time I got an order, I would cry, because I'm just like, that's somebody who really, especially when it was a stranger found my website and trusted me enough to give me their hard-earned money for me to give them a product. They want to try my stuff so bad they was willing to pay for it. Like, You got to celebrate the small stuff. So no, I don't have 1 million subscribers or I don't get 10,000 views on every video. But as long as I get a view, oh baby, I'm happy. But yeah, don't let anybody discourage you from chasing your dreams. Because you got to understand, like, say you're a YouTuber or you're trying to be an influencer or you're just trying to do something that involves like posting or writing or whatever. Say that you knew for a fact that your 100th video or your 1,000th video would do good. Like if you knew for a fact that that 1,000 video was gonna blow up, or that 1,000 article that you posted, or that 1,000th damn job that you applied for, or grant that you wrote, or book, or Instagram post, or TikTok, or whatever, YouTube video, whatever, if you knew for a fact that your 1,000th try would lead you to the life that you always dreamt of, would lead you to success, would you do it? If the answer is no, you a bitch. The answer is no, you're not cut out for this shit anyway. So maybe we go on to plan B. Remember that plan enthusiasm? Maybe we move on to plan B. But if the answer is yes, if the answer is if you knew you would be successful, you would keep on going, you would keep pushing and striding on towards your dream, why would you not do that now? Like, you just never know. You never know who is watching you. You never know when you're going to go blow up. You never know why you're going to go blow up. It's hard to try and get behind these algorithms or just whatever. Like, you just never know when your season is coming. So keep chasing your dreams. Do not give up. Do not give in. Learn how to rest when you're tired. Do not quit. Keep that shit, player. So, number 26. Where you are is where somebody wants to be. So, I know it's easy sometimes to compare ourselves to somebody who is 20 steps ahead of us. Like, say I'm a YouTuber and I'm comparing myself to somebody with 100K subs and, you know what I'm saying, they got sponsorships and all this other stuff. Or I'm an influencer. I'm comparing myself to somebody with 1 million followers. Like, that's not where I am. Like, that's not where I am. But you gotta understand, there's also people behind you. So I have about somewhere around like 800 subscribers right now. And I'm not monetized yet, but I'm about to be monetized. It's somebody who just started and they have no subscribers and they have no watch hours and nobody's watching their videos and they're about to give up. But I'm sitting here worried about the person in front of me when it's somebody that's behind me or not at the place that I am, and they would kill to be where I am right now. I have my own apartment. It's not the fanciest apartment. It's not a condo high rise. But it's people who are literally on the streets right now who would actually probably kill somebody or they would give up a fucking limb to be where I am. I don't make the most money, but I do okay. You know what I'm saying? I get by because I will rob Peter to pay Paul every single day of the motherfucking week. I'm living check to check, yeah, but guess what? It's somebody with nothing who wishes that they were where I am. So do not forget to be grateful for where you are. Enjoy the process, enjoy the steps, and just do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do. So I'm going to go put on some clothes, and then I'm going to give you my final tip, my final 27 tip for my 27 lessons that I have learned in 27 years. So give me 2 seconds, okay? Jody said she wanted to be part of the video. See? Okay, so I'm all ready. I'm all dressed. How you like my outfit? You can't really see my pants. Ooh, child, y'all know how I'm going to get in these jeans. I don't know how I feel about the red lip. It's kind of intense. My 27th lesson for my 27 years here on this very lovely planet that you only have one life to live, so live it the fuck up. I know people say it all the time, it's so cliche, but if you go talk to somebody who in hospice on their deathbed, or you go talk to some old person who don't have long, they're gonna tell you, live your life. Please live it. Live it for you, live it for your dreams, live it for your goals. If you knew you was dying next week, what would you do? Would you continue to go to work at that bullshit job that you hate and continue? No. Wear that dress in the back of your closet that you said you was going to save for a special occasion. Bitch, today is a special occasion because you woke up today, because you can walk today, because you can breathe today, because you are good today. Live this shit like it's your last, because you just don't know, it might be. So I hope one of those 27 lessons stick with somebody out there, because they are very helpful, and I have so many more than 27. We're gonna stick with those 27. Maybe I'll do another video with a different 27, or when I turn 28, I'll do 28. But thank you all so much for watching today's video. I hope it was helpful. I hope it was helpful, informative, hope you learned a little bit of something. Please don't forget to smash that red subscribe button down below. Your support means the world to me, and I think I will see y'all next Thursday at 4 p.m. Okay, bye.